when I turned down the most beautiful girl in our school?
I want to at least make some memories with you, Kitamura-kun. Come over to my house right now.
Somehow, things turned out like that.
I'm kind of sweaty, so I'm going to take a shower.
And somehow into that. Is it okay for me to go along with things this way? Anyways, I'm going to reflect back on the things that happened while she's gone. Going back to the opening ceremony of our school year, my name is Yusuke Kitamura, and I'm a second year in Class C. Yes! I'm in the same class as Kanae-sama! I'm also in the same class as Kanae-sama! I'm so happy! I'm in the same class as Ohara-san too. Classroom C. Oh, it's Kanae-sama! Good morning!
Good morning.
My name is Yoshida! We're classmates now! Can't wait to be with you forever!
That's... I'm sorry.
Ohara-san is super popular, isn't she? Our school, Arisugawa Academy, was a school for the rich, where the children of politicians and businessmen enrolled in. Basically, every student here was used to being treated like princes and princesses. Because of that, your family's background mattered more in the popularity hierarchy rather than things like being smart or athletic. Even in the midst of that, Kanae Ohara-san's family was extremely rich. In addition, Ohara-san excelled in both sports and academics and looked beautiful. She was a very responsible girl too, and was popular with both the male and female student population. The entire school adored her, and she was called the Madonna of the school, or Kanae-sama. There were even rumors that all the boys in her class had a crush on her during her first year. As for me, I was hiding the fact that my family is poor. I was able to enroll here on a scholarship because of my grades. That's why Ohara-san was just someone I admired from afar. She was someone far above me, but...
Kitamura-kun, good morning.
Good morning, Ohara-san!
We're in the same class this year.
I guess so. Oh god, Ohara-san talked to me this morning? Wait, huh? Why?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was just wondering how you knew me. Did we ever talk?
That's... Kanae-sama! Let's exchange phone numbers!
Me too! Me too!
I'm sorry, Kitamura-kun. Let's talk later?
Oh, okay. Ohara-san seemed busy being surrounded by our classmates. I was a little disappointed, but also relieved at the same time. I didn't want others to look at me weirdly because the prettiest girl in our school was talking to me. If someone looked into my background, they might find out that I come from a poor family. But during class... Huh? Did she look at me again? It seems like Ohara-san was thinking about me. Did she say she would talk to me later too? But she was surrounded by our classmates during break, so she didn't seem to be able to move around much. Just like that, 3 days passed without a chance to talk to Ohara-san. That day when I got to school, something fell out of my locker. A letter? There's no name. Is this a love letter? No. It could be a prank.
I have something important to talk to you about. Please stay in the classroom after school.
I can't tell if it's a love letter just like this, or I wonder who sent me this. It seems like a girl had written the letter, but there was also a possibility that a boy pretended to write like a girl. Either way, I decided to stay back after class. And after school, I was waiting in the empty classroom when... Ohara-san!
Thank you for waiting for me.
The person who sent the letter was none other than Ohara-san!
I'm sorry I haven't gotten a chance to talk to you. I've wanted to talk to you for a while, but...
I see. Thanks for being considerate. So, what did you want to talk about?
You don't remember me?
Huh? Remember you? I knew about you ever since we started going to this school, but we weren't classmates until now.
So, you did forget about me, Kitamura-kun? I've always remembered you, Kitamura-kun, because I've always had a crush on you.
What? A crush on me? I was shocked that the prettiest girl in our school had confessed her feelings for me. I thought it was a punishment game at first, but Ohara-san looked like she was serious. But, as far as I can remember, I've never met or spoken to someone this pretty. Most likely not. I've lived a life separated from politicians and businessmen, so there's no way I would be acquainted to a rich girl on her level. Is she mistaking me for someone else? But she did know my name, and she's looking directly into my eyes now!
It's okay if you don't remember what happened in the past, but I want to be in a relationship with you, Kitamura-kun.
Ohara-san! I was honestly moved by her confession, but... I'm sorry. I'm really happy you said that, but I can't be your boyfriend.
Why not? You didn't like me?
I think you're a beautiful lady, and a wonderful person too, but you and I live in different worlds.
Different worlds?
I don't deserve someone like you, Ohara-san. I also have an important promise I made to someone.
An important promise with someone?
Well, basically, I think there are boys that are much more suited to being your boyfriend.
But all this I work so hard that I can deserve to be with you.
What? With me? What are you talking about? Ohara-san! Don't cry!
If I can't be in a relationship with you, I at least want to make some memories with you, Kitamura-kun.
Memories?
Come to my house.
What? I don't know about that. We argued back and forth after that, but I ended up giving in and going to her house. 30 minutes later, I was at Ohara-san's house. The house was huge, as expected from the daughter of a huge business. I was brought right to Ohara-san's room. It was my first time going into a girl's room. This room is huge.
Yeah, it's so big that it doesn't feel comfortable sometimes.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable for another reason, though.
I'm kind of sweaty, so I'm going to take a shower.
What? Okay.
Do you want to come with me?
No, thank you! Now that I was alone, I started to organize the jumbled thoughts in my brain. First of all, where did Ohara-san and I meet? She said she always had a crush on me, but I can't remember. What's going on? Anyways, second of all, I have to turn her down clearly and politely.
Sorry about the wait.
Ohara-san, like I said earlier, I have a promise I made to someone important. What? Huh? A plain-looking girl with glasses and her hair tied up came into the room.
What about now? Do you remember me now, Yu-kun?
Ohara-san, but... Huh? Did you call me Yu-kun? I thought I saw this girl somewhere, when suddenly, my memories from elementary school came back to me. I only know one girl who calls me Yu-kun. There was a girl I used to play with a lot when I was in 4th grade. She was my classmate, and her name was Kana-chan. She was a little introverted and always read books in the corner of the classroom. Her friends... I don't think she had anyone other than me.
Kana-chan, do you want to play Othello with me? Okay.
We both had single mothers and were poor. We got along well because of our similar living environments. She didn't talk much, but I remember being very comfortable whenever I hung out with her.
Yu-kun, why are you so nice to me?
I wonder why. Maybe because you're my classmate?
I see.
Also, because you're a nice person, Kana-chan.
I'm nice?
You always hang out with me, even if I'm like this. My family's poor, so I can't play card games or video games like everyone else. But you always hang out with me. That's why I like you, Kana-chan.
I like you too, Yu-kun.
We might get married in the future then.
I would be happy if that happened.
That means I have to study hard and get into a good job before that then.
Yeah, I'm going to work hard too then.
My mom taught me that the only way to get out of being poor was to study hard. Our society judges a person's level of education very strictly. I needed to get into a good high school, go to a good college, and get hired by a good company. I always wondered what good meant, but Kana-chan and I studied hard and got good grades. However...
You're gonna transfer schools?
Yeah, my mom said she's getting remarried to a rich man.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? Congratulations!
I'm not happy at all.
Kana-chan,
I'm going to be separated from you, Yuko.
don't worry, okay? I'm going to be successful and rich one day, and I'll go find you.
Really?
Yeah, I promise. So take care of yourself until then, okay?
Kana-chan? Is that actually you, Kana-chan?
Yeah, it's me. I'm so glad you remembered me.
Oh, it's not that I forgot about you. I know I'm just making excuses, but you have a different last name, and you look super different too. But I never forgot the promise I made to you. That's why I hid the fact that I'm poor and enrolled in Arisugawa Academy. I knew that the only way to get into a good college and get a good job was to be in the top high school in the prefecture.
Does that mean you always thought of me as an important person?
Yeah, I wasn't confident whether you'd still be waiting for me, but...
Of course I was. I was gonna wait forever until you came back to me. But I was so worried that you actually forgot about me, so I couldn't resist.
Kana-chan apparently noticed that I was in her school since the opening ceremony of our first year. It seems she even passed by me in the hallway a couple of times too, but I never noticed her. She thought that I had long forgotten about her.
I'm so glad I gathered up the courage to talk to you. It's okay, but I want to always be together with you from now on.
I'm sorry for making you feel lonely all this time, Kana-chan. That's...
We can't?
I don't have confidence in myself. I'm still a student, and poor too. And what about it? I don't come from a rich family, so I need to get at least a good job and be successful. Wait, who is that? I heard all of that.
Sebastian?
It seems like his name was Sebastian. A very fitting name for a man like him. The three of us decided to talk. Mr. Yusuke Kitamura? Miss Kanae has talked a lot about you. Oh. You don't stand out much, but your grades are the best in your class. It's amazing that you can keep your grades so high when you don't go to a cram school or get tutored.
Sebastian, Yukun is...
I understand. I was not trying to insult him. I was honestly just amazed. You've worked so hard so that you can one day marry Miss Kanae, haven't you? Oh no, I'm barely there yet. I haven't succeeded in anything yet. I have an old mindset. I do love someone who works hard for what they want. If that hard work is all for Miss Kanae, I wholeheartedly support the two of you. Thank you so much! Anyway, miss, I would like to talk to him in private, if you don't mind.
I understand.
Alright, Miss Yusuke. It seems like you have some uncertainties about dating Miss Kanae. Yes, the thing is, I told Sebastian all about how I come from a poor family and that our backgrounds didn't match. If I dated Kana-chan now, I thought that I might be a bother to her. Does your family background or money matter when you care for someone? That might be true, but... Alright, let me talk a little about Miss Kanae's stepfather, and my boss. He didn't care about differences in wealth. He married Miss Kanae's mother, even when everyone else was against it. That was all because he loved her. Family background didn't matter to him. All that matters is whether you're ready to accept Miss Kanae's feelings. You don't need to worry about what her parents think. I'm sure both of them will love you once they find out how good of a man you are. But if you're really worried about your family background, what do you say about trying this good part-time job? A part-time job? But I already have a handful keeping with my studies. Yes, I understand that. That's why I want to introduce you to a job where you can do both. Who knew that job would be to tutor you, Kana-chan?
Now we can be together all the time!
Yeah, thank you, Kana-chan.
If you want to thank someone, it should be Sebastian, not me.
This reminds me of the two of us back then. After that, I started spending a lot more time with Kana-chan. I also deeply regretted a lot of things. When Kana-chan confessed her feelings for me, I thought that we lived in completely different worlds. But it seems like I had created an unnecessary wall between us. Kana-chan?
What's wrong, Yu-kun?
I wanted to apologize. It seems like I was wrong.
Wrong? About what?
I didn't look at you as you, Kana-chan. I was worried about our family backgrounds and didn't try to accept my feelings. But just like Sebastian said, I realize now that all that matters is that I have the confidence to accept your feelings.
Does that mean...
I like you, Kana-chan. I want to be in a relationship with you. And I want to be with you forever. So, will you be my girlfriend?
Yu-kun... Yes, of course I will.
What? Whoa! Kana-chan!
I love you, Yu-kun.
Just like that, we became an official couple. There are a lot of things you find out about someone after you start dating them. Kana-chan was rich, but she was economical and took care of her things. She would fix her worn-out clothes without buying new ones. Here you go. How does this look?
Wow, it looks like new. Thank you, Kana-chan.
I always thought she was a calm girl, but she liked to be babied. She would immediately become clingy when it was just the two of us. Don't you think you're a little too close?
This is normal for a couple.
Really? About 2 weeks after we started dating, I got the chance to meet her parents. Sebastian told us a lot about you. Seems like you're taking very good care of Kanae.
You seem like a responsible person, and you're smart too. Kana-chan, you found yourself a good boyfriend, didn't you?
Well... If Kanae chose you, I don't see any problem with it.
You're right. Please, take good care of her.
Of course! Just like that, her parents supported our relationship. They treated me like her son. Rumors that we were dating spread around the school, but... You're a childhood friend of Kanae-sama, aren't you? You're so lucky. You helped out Kanae-sama when she couldn't fit in with her classmates? You're like a prince on a white horse. Not at all. My family's actually poor, and... Who cares about that? Your grades are always at the top of our grade level. That's so cool, Kitamura. Yeah, I want you to tutor me like Kanae-sama. What? I thought that my classmates would cast me out for being poor, but it seems like I was overthinking about that, too.
But you can't. Yu-kun is mine.
Hey, come on, Kana-chan! Kanae-sama is being clingy with someone. This is a rare sighting. All I wanted from life was for Kanae-sama to be clingy with me! That day after school, the two of us went to the park we played together a lot at back then. Everyone was surprised, but it seems like they support our relationship.
I'm happy about that. Also, you put yourself down too much.
You're right. I built a wall around myself because of that. I learned my lesson.
But now you don't need to worry.
By the way, when I first went over to your house, didn't you say you wanted to make memories with me? What did you mean by that?
This is what I meant.
I was surprised when she suddenly pressed her lips against mine, but at the same time, my feelings for her grew. Today, tomorrow, many years from now, I want to be confident in the journey I made with her and want to walk side by side with her as long as I can.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.